show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop that heat. This video is sponsored by my boy Fats Classic. His mixtape is in the description box. It is absolutely free. Definitely download it. Go check it out. And this video is also sponsored by my boy Bat. Check his apparel out on IG, Instagram, at WeAllFrom, WeAllFrom. Now, I was listening to a Fight Hype interview. Shout out to Fight Hype. And they were interviewing Jarret Hurd. And I found the interview very interesting because they got into the topic of making weight, which is something that I find fascinating as a hardcore boxing fan, and just listening to a lot of different stories, horror stories, on what guys have done to actually make weight for a fight. It's kind of the fight before the fight, with making weight. Jarret Hurd actually said in the interview, and I'm going to link the interview in the description box. Again, it was a great interview. Jarret Hurd said that he lost 36 pounds for the Jason Welborn fight. Jarret Hurd fought on the undercard of Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, and he fought Jason Welborn, and that fight was at 154. And he said he had a 36-pound weight cut. Now, we all know that Jarret Hurd's coming off of a shoulder injury and basically took the Welborn fight just to test the shoulder out. And it was crazy because Jarret Hurd said that he ballooned up to about 190 pounds, like, after the surgery. And I'm like, damn, like, 190 pounds and you fight at 154? Like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. And I got to thinking, I'm like, I was always told that the healthiest weight cut is like 20 pounds. Like, between 15 to 20 pounds, like a 15 to 20 pound weight cut. Like, that's a good weight cut for a boxer, to where they can go into camp and they can actually work on their skill set, and it's not a fat camp. You understand what I'm saying? But this dude said he lost 36 pounds to get to 154 for Jason Welborn. And I remember back in the day, anybody that's familiar with Boxing Ego, big shout out to Boxing Ego, he was doing basically a series of videos with a young fighter named Troy King. And Troy King, he used to do MMA. He's a boxer, and he's from out in Cali, if I'm not mistaken. And I remember watching an interview with Troy King, and I remember Troy King was saying, like, 20 pounds was a good weight cut. 25 to 30 pounds, you're trying it. Anything above 30 pounds, like, you gonna be dead in the water, basically. Like, and he was basically saying, if a guy got a real, high amount of weight to cut, and you notice they get clipped, like, in the first couple rounds of the fight, like, they can't take no shots, like, it's because of that weight cut. But the thing with Jarret Hurd is he's a ginormous 154 pounder. Like, he looks like a cruiserweight in there. When he fought Erislandy Lara, he looked like a cruiserweight versus a junior middleweight. Like, that's how big Jarret Hurd looked, from the height to the, just the width of the shoulders, the size of the back. He's just a big 154 pounder. But I see why he's a big 154 pounder. If you're cutting 36 pounds before a fight, now don't get it twisted. This is not healthy. even though Jarret Hurd said he got it down to a science, him and his team got it down to a science. I also seen another video where he said he was like 10 pounds overweight, like the night before the fight, the night before the weigh-in. I forgot what fight it was for, but he said he was like 10 pounds over, and he just went, worked out, did whatever he did, and like lost the 10 pounds. Like, it was absolutely crazy. And the pounds that he's losing, a lot of it is water weight, and you only have to make weight for 30 seconds, just enough to weigh in. And then once you weigh in at 154, then you can balloon back up to whatever you want, unless you're with the IBF at the end of the day. Now, I just found the interview fascinating. I just found the fact that he lost 36 pounds, and on fight night, Jarret Hurd has the stamina that he has. It's amazing to me that he does that. But I really want to hear from you guys in the comment section, my hardcore boxing fans, even if it's some boxers or some athletes or some trainers or anybody that's within the boxing game, or even the MMA that want to give more insight on whether this 36-pound weight cut is extreme or not. Because to me, it seems like it's extreme. But, if Jarret Hurd said that him and his team got it down to a science, and he makes weight and it's not a big deal to him to cut that much weight, then more power to Jarret Hurd. I just found it interesting, because in boxing, we're talking more and more about the safety of fighters, and what can we do to protect the fighters more. And you have situations where guys are taking brutal knockouts. You got the Adonis Stevenson situation. So in boxing, we're always thinking about how to better the sport and make a brutal sport like boxing a little more safe for boxers. And the weight cut is definitely an issue in boxing, because guys are killing themselves to try to get down to these lower weights. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I just thought it was an interesting topic. G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.